Hey everybody, can you believe it is about to be the 4th of July? That is just unreal to me. This year is flying by. Anyway, I was going to read you another excerpt from my book, Freedom's Trail, Always and Forever, available on Amazon. Uh, and while you're there, if you go down and click on my picture, it will say all books by this author, and my new book, The Esau Gene, which is a sci-fi about Bigfoot, is also available on Amazon. So, Independence Day in Corydon was not as big an event as in larger cities, but the churches held picnics and the mayor made speeches at each one. The speeches were patriotic and encouraged all able-bodied men to serve their country in any way they could, and ask all women to support the troops by working at home to keep the Sanitation Commission supplied. The recent Union victories in Tennessee and New Orleans gave the federal government control of the Mississippi River along its entirety. Many hoped for an end to the war sooner than later. Amanda hummed and sang to herself as she and Orlena prepared supper for the family to eat once the evening chores were completed. Delilah was taking a nap, worn out from the day's activities. "What are you humming, Mama?" Amanda smiled. "That new song Pastor said the troops are singing. The choir sang it today. How did it start now?" Amanda closed her eyes to better recall the song. "Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored." "Oh, yes, I like that one. The Battle Hymn of the Republic is what they call it, I think." The men came in and washed up for supper. Delilah awoke from her nap and the family sat down to eat. Hartwell said the prayer over the meal and asked for God's favor for his family, his country, and the troops defending both. As they spent a quiet evening, the women sewed or knitted and the men read. Hartwell cleared his throat. "I feel led to enlist with the next group of men from here." Barton looked from the law book he had borrowed from a local lawyer and made eye contact with Frank. Their papa told them both earlier of his plans. They would support him if their mama protested. "You have to do what you feel is best," Amanda stated flatly, and went back to her sewing. So a lot of men did leave their wives, their children, their sweethearts, and fight in the war. And many men have left wives, children, and sweethearts to fight in all of our wars. This is the only one, the Civil War, that took place on home territory on the United States. And pretty much all of the casualties were all American men. And we had more casualties in the Civil War than any other war that we've ever fought in. So on the 4th, we need to remember not only the Civil War veterans, but all of the veterans that have fought to keep our country free. And we need to continue to fight for freedom for everybody, all minorities, and all people that are generally excluded. We need to include them, and their freedom is just as important as everybody else's. And I did do my research. The Battle Hymn of the Republic was written by the troops during the, well, maybe not by the troops, but it was written during the Civil War. And that is the first time that it was ever sang, and it's become pretty much a standard since then. So celebrate the 4th, eat a hot dog, eat a hamburger, do whatever you do to celebrate the 4th, blow something up, and I will talk to you later.